Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Stubbs here. Welcome back to another video. And this time I'm going to make this video specifically for this car that I have here, and that is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. I love this thing. It is awesome. It is such a good car to drive. Right now it only has 294 brake horsepower, and as you've probably seen yesterday's video, if you haven't, I'll link it down in the description box. It's sort of like a teaser that I was going to make a video on this car, and it's just such a fun car to drive. It instantly jumped up to the top of my list at being one of the best cars that I have in GT5. And it's awesome. It's awesome for drifting. It's awesome for driving, you know, for grip racing and stuff like that. Even though I haven't done this one for grip racing. I have another one that I have. But this one's mostly for sliding around and drifting and stuff like that. So that's why it has the Comfort hard tires on it. If you go with soft, you can power slide the car a little bit, but you won't be able to drift it that much. But it's still really, really fun to drive like that. And show you guys the suspension that I have here, fully customizable kit with that setup on it, and the way it is there is just perfect. Even the for looks and the way it drives is just absolutely perfect. But I'll go out on the track and I'll show you guys what it's like. The reason it only has 294 brake horsepower is because they took away the racing exhaust and it only has like a sports exhaust now. I'll show you guys how easy it is for this to get it to drift. Right, you just drive into the corner and you accelerate. It's just super easy. And I can, with this car, the way I set it up is I can do really slight maneuvering with my, not maneuvering, but like movement with my analog. And, you know, it's like using the steering wheel, let's say, you know, you do very slight movement to correct the counter steering and to get the car sliding and stuff like that. So usually when I do these sort of drifts and stuff like that, it, you know, when you play with a controller, it kind of your front wheels kind of twitch. With this one, it's nice and smooth. It's like I have another one of these cars that does the exact same thing, and it's the 350Z, the red one, and that does the exact same thing. It's so smooth when it goes around the track that you can barely tell that I'm using a controller to drift with this because of the slight movement that I'm doing with my analog. You know, usually when you work with the analog, it's sort of twitchy, specifically when you're drifting. It's sort of twitchy. You can see the wheels, twitch in the replay motion thing. This one is not as bad as any of those cars, and that's why I love this thing. But it is super fun to drive, very easy to get it sliding, and just for a really small amount of money. And I love the way this looks. That's another thing. I love the way these Skylines look. You know, the little tiny box shaped thing. It's just really nice. This is like true proper JDM. I love this thing. This and the A86, that's why I love the A86 so much. Just because the way it looks and the way it sounds and the way it drives and stuff like that. And that's why I love this car as well. So, yeah. I just wanted to make literally a specific video just on this car because I love it so much. And you can see even with the handbrake, you can slide this thing all the way into a corner and it's just perfect. I got used to this car so easy. So, if you guys do end up finding one of these in your UCD, I really don't think you guys should pass this up. Just because of the way it drives, and it's just super fun. Throughout that whole corner, I barely use steering. I just use the throttle to go around the corner, just because it's... Like, same with that one. I'm just using throttle to turn. Like, I turn just before the corner, and then... it just does everything by itself. It's such a good car to drive. But anyway, I'll show you guys a lap with this thing, see what it looks like, and, you know, from like third person perspective, whatever, from outside the car. I'll see you guys later. Bye.